So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And here we have Leicester against Derby. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
We have already started here. That's a throw. Now it's Drinkwater. That intervention was very necessary. Jerome. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It could be. Can he put it away? It's there!
Leicester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Leicester take the early advantage. Gets wrestled off the ball. Looks to slip it through. Aimed it up to meet it! Forward it goes. Now it's Vardy. Diego Costa. And a header! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
The best of headers.
Vardy really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal.
Goes long. Diego Costa. Leicester given another corner. Save, he got a decent fist on that. Mata has a swing at it! Baba. Curtis Davis. Leicester are looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Oh, good interception. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Diego Costa, deftly done. There's the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leicester come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Shoots! Superb from Diego Costa! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
He's gone for it! Vardy turns and goes back. Aimed long and direct. Just brushed off the ball there. Vardy. Now the pass a hit! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Costa with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Derby were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And it's Giroud. Thuram. Looks to dink one in. Diego Costa. The final whistle. Leicester were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Leicester simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predictable.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The action has already started. Shoots! He's scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Vardy tries to stroke it through. Have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Steered out wide. Pinged forward. Vardy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Costa, and another time! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Shapes the shoots! Vardy! This man is special! And with that goal comes comfort. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
He spotted the run and played him through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with a another show of strength.
Leicester in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back underway here. With a delicate ball.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too. Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And a header! And he's found the net! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Long and high towards the flank. Keeper's got good distance on that. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Looks to slip it through. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Coaxed out to the wing. Leicester with another corner. Oh, smart save. Leicester being made to look sloppy in possession here. Chooses, looking to shoot! And in it goes!
Unbelievable.
And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper.
The final whistle. Leicester through to the last four. Just 2 more steps now. They have got a crack at it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in
The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And our live game is Bournemouth against Leicester. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And Vardy! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Now it's Defoe. He'll have a dip! That is wayward. Vardy, looks like a good ball through, going through. It's out of play for a goal kick. That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Over to the left. Leicester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Looks to slip it through. Aimed in towards the centre. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the flank. He's left, big chance! There's a goal! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Leicester take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that.
And we hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any strong opinions on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, son.
It's shot a goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Has a swing at it! What about it? A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Leicester get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either...
Vardy with a shot!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Steered out wide. Chance! Defoe, forward it goes. Sydney, Barkley, Mata gets it back. Oh, good interception. So not long left in this now. Is this to be it? Is this where their goes for goal? Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Who's he going to play in? Away from immediate danger. And it's Darder. Lobs it in gently. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. He's trying the shot. Been levered clear, and that is that. Leicester always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Leicester against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. We're ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Up to meet it! It's there!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Leicester take the lead. Robinho! Back of the net! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Leicester get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to...
Hits one! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Robinho. Can he score? They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Oh, good interception. Forward it goes. Looks to slip it through. Vardy going for goal. Is it out of harm's way? And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Leicester, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're already into the second period. Looks to clip it forward. And Vardy! Oh, brilliant from Vardy! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant. Leicester tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Leicester still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Played out to the wing. He's got a... hits one! And in it goes! And still they continue with the onslaught. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Leicester totally rampant here. Steered out wide. Gets up to head it! Superb from Diego Costa! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul. Can he finish? And time is up. Leicester have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So we're down to the last 4 in Europe's Premier Club competition. We are breathing rarefied air. This is almost as big as it gets. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm going to pick a defender, Thiago Silva. A natural athlete for me, with all the characteristics to be at the top of his trade. He's a natural leader too, and sets an example in showing great discipline. Arguably the world's best.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Shoots! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
And the finish! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being...
Costa! Really well taken goal. And they are disappearing out of sight.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Leicester take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Drinkwater looks to dink one in. Now it's Vardy. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets into some space. In for a header! Oh, smart save. Di Maria looking for options. Leicester are leading with half-time drawing close. Now it's Vardy. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and they can go again. Looks to slip, shoots! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Leicester just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Leicester ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Well, the action has already resumed here. Diego Costa shoots! More and more and more and more! They are running riot!
Unbelievable.
And the lead is extended still further. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Diego Costa simply knew the ball...
And a shot! Oh, that's a waste. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Hits one! And tested the keeper.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. What a throw in. Rabiot, it's a loose ball, tries a through ball, and through to the goalkeeper. Rabiot hoists it high, King looking to get on the end of this. Boots it to safety, clears it out of harm's way. Pastore, and he's made certain that won't get through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Costa lobs it in, shoots! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a...
And there goes the final whistle. Leicester win at home. 90 minutes still to play on the road, but they have a lead to cling to. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And here we have Leicester against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I feel I've got to mention David De Gea, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Iker Casillas himself has tipped him to be his long-term successor, and that's heady praise indeed.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Leicester, the most prolific team in the league this season. Robinho. Vardy cuts it out. And it's Sanchez. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Tries to dink it in. Tongan has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Vardy. Leicester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Matic with a delicate ball, aimed long and direct. Now it's Costa. Drinkwater boasts the best accuracy figures in the team when it comes to... Has a hit! That is wayward.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Tongan, and it's Diego Costa, played out to the wing, towering header, and it's a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Long and high towards the flank. Tries to get... He's gone for it! Turns... Big chance! Oh, gorgeous from Juan Mata! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was all.
There is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Leicester just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Leicester sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Lobs it in, the shot's on! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Leicester take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Glenn Johnson. Sané. Robinho. Now the pass. Sané.
Leicester, it's always a good time to register, and
he's gone for it! Outstanding save to keep that out.
yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
It's Costa! He scores! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Leicester tear their opponents apart once again. They are going for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
The changes then in quick succession. Matic. Leicester still have one last substitution available. And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
We're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No. He'll have a dip! Chooses to go back. Romario! And it's Drinkwater. Looks like a good ball through. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It'll be a throw-in. Drinkwater. Played out to the right. Flings in across. And that's that. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Leicester were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong.
It is the occasion when we discover the identity of those who will contest the big one. This for a place in the final of the UEFA Champions League. And we're underway. Leicester sit here with a first leg home win under their belt. To have one foot in the final, if you consider the margin of victory, it would take something fairly crazy to blow it from here. Vardy, short has a hit! It's in!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Leicester give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? And it's Neymar. Neymar hits one! Yes! They have come roaring back! You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Oh, good ball. Dani Alves. Pastore. It's a goal kick. Now it's Vardy. Vardy needed to come up with a better ball. Can he put it away? Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively...
Has a pop! There's a goal! And they're back in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Thiago Silva. Pastore. Conte. And a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Plays it out to the flank. Half-time in the semi-final. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Leicester leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. That intervention was very necessary. Pastore.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No. Vardy! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Unbelievable.
A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Into the channel. In with a header! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Coaxed out to the wing. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Thiago Silva spreads it towards the left. Neymar hits it! It's being played forward. Tries a through ball. Hoist massive leap! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
2 minutes to be added on. Looks like a good ball through. In he flies! Goal! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's it.
And time is up. Leicester have done it. It is they who are heading for the Champions League final. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they passed that test in flying colours, and they have every reason to believe that they can go all the way now.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Brighton against Leicester. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And already we're underway here. Leicester are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days for weeks like this.
Leicester are on a great run, 5 wins in a row.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Goes for goal! He's scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Costa gets it back. Brighton were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly.
Has a swing at it! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Diego Costa. Vardy! And he heaves it forward. Diego heads it! Superb from Diego Costa! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Leicester grab a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leicester go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No changes at the interval from either side. Drinkwater. Vardy with the ball. He's gone for it! And he's cut it out.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Tries to dink it in. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Deftly done. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Leicester are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Oh, great ball! Mata. Leicester get it back again. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Vardy looking as though he's being... He'll have a dip! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is extended still further.
Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Leicester, it's Costa! And in it goes!
Unbelievable.
Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Leicester totally rampant here. Siem Dion tries a through ball. How about a shot? And that's that. Leicester enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Leicester simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. The teams then, Leicester against Swansea. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And it's corner. Up to meet it! And he's done it! And look who it is! It just had to be!
And that's why he's developed such a big reputation for coming up with the goods when others struggle. When defenders get a bit flustered, his focus just seems to go up a notch.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Leicester take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Played out to the wing. A chance! Tries to get it forward quickly. Renato Sanchez. Now the pass. It's Costa! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Body plays a clever pass. And he just whacks it away. Looks to slip it through. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Mata, have an assist to his name. now and direct. Back to the keeper and go again. And that will be the final action of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leicester leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Leicester carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Juan Mata. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Van Persie. Now it's Parejo. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Vardy with a shot! Forward it goes.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Just brushed off the ball there. Swansea, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes and...
Header! Offside? Yes, it is.
Leicester are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Gets it upfield, into the channel. He's got away.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. And that's it. So the central characters congregate, players, staff, coaches, all relishing the limelight. They are champions. And now the formal coronation. Acknowledgement of the best team through a long, demanding campaign. So much hard labour, and now so great a reward. warm welcome to you all over the planet. We are at the ultimate stage, this truly special venue, a venue for the most exclusive and memorable of European club games. It has been a long journey to one of the greatest events in football, the UEFA Champions League final, now just moments away. The familiar strains of the anthem serving to raise the levels of expectation even higher. Final gets underway.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that...
And Vardy! Away from immediate danger. Vidal battles to win it back. Over to the left. Del Piero. Drinkwater. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's made sure that that won't get through. Costa spreads it towards the left. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Can he finish? There's a goal! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. Vardy! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Leicester get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second...
And he has been fouled there. it's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Out wide to the right. Going through. Aimed long and direct. Roberto Baggio. Plays it out to the wing. Where to from here? Great tackle, he had to get that right. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Leicester go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we're already back underway here. Looks like a good ball through. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries one! It's a goal! So alert to the possibility there, great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but he read the situation, but nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Deportivo look as though they're about to make a change. We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He's had a go! Superb from Diego Costa! And with that goal comes comfort! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. There's going to be another change here. Leicester 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Steered out wide. Deportivo keeping men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny.
He's gone for it! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, Pete, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Leicester blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Hoists it high. Now and Vardy sticks it away! And they are pulling still further away. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
That is just a top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it better.
3 in the last game, 3 in this one. He is a man on fire. Leicester tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Tries to dink it in. He's got away. This is... And the finish! Oh, there was plenty on that. Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. Well played, he saw that coming. Romario tries a through. Costa! It's Diego Costa shoots! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Deportivo have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question.
And that will be the final act. Leicester collect the greatest prize in club football. Theirs is this famous trophy. They are champions of Europe. What a moment this is for all connected with the club. It is a day for pride, a day of glory. Another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.